a bit of an upper body opener session today. So come down to lying on your mat, on your front, arms out in front of you, and then just rest your forehead onto your hands. Or you can rest it straight onto the mat if that's more comfortable, but probably need to wiggle your head around a bit until you find a comfy spot on your hand to rest. Kind of rest my head kind of in between my thumb and my index finger. And then just let the shoulders fall into the mat. It's quite warm today, so the body might be already feeling quite warm. Just check in with it, how's it feeling? And start to take control of your breath. So breathing in through your nose, and straight away we'll breathe out through the nose. Breathing in and breathing out. And just feel like you're trying to make the back of your rib cage expand as you inhale. And contract as you exhale. Taking another breath there. And then exhale. Lovely. And then from here, slide your left hand out to the side, palm down. Right hand slides underneath the right shoulder, bend up your right foot, and then just simply roll over onto that left side, drop the right foot onto the mat and stretch through the front of your chest. Maybe keep the eyes closed down, just a really slow start to our class. If you want to make it deeper, the right arm might rest on the lower back. You might be able to reach back and clasp your right hand into your left arm. Lovely. And then we will release. We'll slowly come back onto our fronts and we'll just go straight in, second side, right hand out to the side, palm down. Left hand underneath the shoulder, roll on over to that left side and just stretch through the front of the body. So you can bring your left hand onto your lower back or maybe clasp the left hand on top of the right for quite a deep stretch. You've been sitting at a screen all morning. This is going to be a lovely stretch for that chest and shoulders. Great, and then just release, bringing your hands back underneath your shoulders and come onto your front. Now just slide your hands down in line with your chest. You're just going to push into the palms. You're going to lift your chest off. Now keep your head facing down towards the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and draw your elbows in. This is just a little bit of an activator. So squeeze the glutes as well. Don't worry if the spine's not come off too far. See if you can lift your hands off and just hold your chest there. Just lengthening through the spine. And then release. And then just inhale, push into your palm. This time, peel your chest off as high as you can. Engage your glutes. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, lift it up, lengthen. Exhale, refold once more. Inhale, peel it up, open through your chest. And then exhale, release. Then start to push your hips up. You're going into your puppy pose. So hips above your knees, slide the arms forward, come to bring your forehead or your chest and your chin down towards your mat. Melt your chest through your armpits. Again, we're focusing on that upper body, breathing into the chest, into the shoulders. Exhale. Another breath in. And then exhale. Great, now start to push your hips all the way back to your heels. So kind of walk your hands in, push it all the way back. Find your child's pose. Release the forehead down to the mat. And just slide that right arm underneath your left arm, come onto your right ear, right shoulder, creep the left fingertips to the top right hand corner of the mat, and then pull that left elbow or armpit open. Feel that little upper body rotation. And then the left hand tiptoes back, your right arm reaches forward, left hand slide it underneath, come onto your left ear, left shoulder. Right arm tiptoe it over to the left side, and then open up that right armpit. And then release, right hand tiptoes back. Left hand goes forward, take one breath in child's pose. And then exhale, come forward, find that tabletop position. Right arm, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, thread the right arm through, come onto the right ear, right shoulder. Reach the left hand up as you inhale. And then exhale, left hand behind the back. Find that bind, pull the left shoulder open. We're just here for a breath. And then exhale, left hand back down. Push into the palm, inhale, unwind. The right arm goes all the way up. And then exhale, release. Cat and cow, inhale, drop the belly, open your chest. Exhale, round through your spine. And again, inhale, drop your belly, open your chest. And then exhale to round. Neutral spine, inhale, left hand lifts, open up, open that chest. Exhale, thread it through, come onto your left ear, left shoulder. And then right arm lifts as you inhale, exhale, bring it behind the back. Find that bind, pull the right shoulder back and open. And then release the right palm back down where you found it. Push into the right hand, inhale, unwind with the left. Exhale, left hand down. Great, from there tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Come all the way back. Start to walk into the feet, so pedaling out as always, just wake up those backs of the legs. Really stick at the tailbone nice and high. And then from there, we'll just extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, your right foot will just step in between your hands. Drop your left knee. Hook your thumbs, inhale, reach the arms up. Melt the hips forward now, engage the left glute as you try and open through your chest there. Lovely, release the hands down, we'll frame that right foot, tuck your left toes, lift your knee as you inhale, and then exhale, try and straighten out that right leg. Now start to soften into your right knee, step your left foot forward, inhale, find a halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. And again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Once more, inhale, lengthen the chest. And then exhale, forward fold. Then inhale, come to standing, the arms reach. Exhale, palms press at the heart center. Now as you inhale, going straight to a cactus, so push your hips forward, open your chest, expand, and then exhale, fold forward over your legs. Find a halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Inhale in your high plank, and then exhale, knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, snake forward, peel the chest off. And then exhale, come back, downward dog. Let's take 3 breaths in downward dog. See if you can hold a pure static down dog there, take out any fidgets. Nice, and then left side, inhale, the left leg lengthens. And exhale, the left foot steps in between the hands. Drop the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hook the thumbs, melt the hips forward, engage the right glute as you stretch through the front of your right thigh. Release the hands down, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, and then exhale, straighten out that left leg. Nice, now soften into your left knee, step your right foot forward, find a halfway lift. And then exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise to standing, lifting tall. Exhale, palms through to the heart center. Inhale, the arms reach, lift. And then exhale, fold forward. Find a halfway lift, lengthen. And then exhale, high plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, vinyasa of your choice. As you come through your back bend, engage your lower body. And then exhale, downward dog. Again, 3 breaths back in downward dog. Try to tilt the tailbone up even higher. And then your right leg is going to extend. Bend the knee, open up that hip once more. Really squeeze the heel in towards the bum. And then re-extend the right leg. Exhale, the right foot steps through. Drop your knee down towards the mat. Now as you inhale, reach your arms forward, almost like we're kind of leaning forward a little bit. And then as you exhale, scoop the hands behind you, engage your left glute. So inhale, come forward, reach the arms forward. And then exhale, open up the chest. Inhale, reach the arms forward. This time as you exhale, hands clasped behind the back. Inhale, squeeze the palms, open the chest. Now as you exhale, turn the left toes in slightly and start to take a humble warrior variation with the knees bent. So folding to the inside of that right leg. Dropping the head, shake the head from side to side so there's no tension. Lovely. Now start to come all the way back up. Turn your left toes back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then bring your hands to your heart center, twist to your right and hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. And just take a little twist there. Enjoy that opening. Then we'll come down and we'll frame the right foot. We'll step it back, find a high plank as you inhale and exhale your vinyasa. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. From here, your left leg extends. Inhale. As you exhale, once again, bend the knee, open through that hip. Squeeze the heel in towards the bum cheek. Then re-extend the left leg. Exhale, the left foot steps through. We drop the right knee down to the mat. Now inhale, reach the arms forward, slightly lean forward. And as you exhale, almost like you're brushing your chest, open up. Inhale, reach the arms forward. And then exhale, open it up. Inhale, reach the arms forward this time. As you exhale, bring the hands to clasp behind the back. Turn the right toes in. Inhale, squeeze the palms. And as you exhale, fold to the inside of that right leg. One last breath here. And then slowly lift your chest. Turn your right toes back to center. Inhale, the arms reach up. You can kind of come out of the lunge a little bit. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of that knee. Find that little rotation. Nice. And then we'll come down and we'll frame the left foot. We'll take a high plank as we inhale and vinyasa, exhale. Nice. Then we'll gaze forward, we'll lift the heels, soften the knees. Set walk or float your way to the front of your mat. Finding a halfway lift when you get there. And a forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, arms lift and lengthen. And exhale, palms to your heart. Great, now as you inhale, find your chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your hips back. Exhale, straighten your legs as you fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step it back through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chaturanga. Nice. Now, your right leg once again starts to lift as you inhale. As you exhale, bend your knee and open through your hip. Now we're going to flip over into our wild thing. So keep leaning over with that right foot until the toe plants onto your mat. And then you're going to allow your hips to drop all the way down so your right knee is bent and your left foot is straight. Now bring your right hand kind of by your right hip, wrap your left hand around your right shin, take it into a little twist. Gaze back almost towards the front of your mat. Sitting up as tall as you can through the spine. And then release. Twist back in the opposite direction. Left hand comes back to the front of the mat. Back to that wild thing. So inhale, lift the hips, right arm up and over. And as you exhale, bring your right hand back down, come into your downward dog. Now your right leg comes up again as you inhale. And as you exhale, step your right foot through in between your hands. Now, similarly to what we did on the floor, inhale, reach the arms forward, keep a lean. And as you exhale, reach the hands behind. Now, soften your left knee here and push your hips forward, draw your tailbone under. As you inhale, reach forward. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, reach it forward. This time as you exhale, drop your left heel, reverse your warrior, left hand down, right arm up and back. So keep bending into that right knee. Then come forward, bring your right forearm to your thigh or to the inside of your foot as your left hand lifts up and over by your ear. And just pull the left shoulder open, get a nice feeling of length in the left side. Nice. Now your left hand starts to come down towards the mat. Spin onto your left toes. Inhale, your right arm opens up. Find an easy twist. Then bring your right hand down towards the mat. Step into your right foot, pick your left foot up. Find a standing splits as you fold over your right leg. Remember, don't just let the belly kind of hang into that hip. Imagine you're trying to lift up and out of it. Then release your left foot next to your right foot, front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold your body. Inhale, rise, lift up, extend, ground into your feet here. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Keep them here for a second, close the eyes. Take a breath in. Slowly exhale. Once more, deep breath. And a slow exhale. Second side, find a chair pose. Inhale, sit the hips back, reach the arms up. And then exhale, straighten your legs as you forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, step it back through your vinyasa. Move it back in our downward dog. And we'll start to lift the left leg, inhale. Start to bend the knee, open through the hip as you exhale. Now start to flip your dog, so your left foot comes all the way down to the mat and you drop your hips down with you. Left hand kind of to the front of the mat, wrap your right hand around your left shin, make sure your left bum cheek's on the ground. Take a little rotation, twist, gaze out over that left armpit. Lovely. Now the right hand is coming back towards the front. As you inhale, push up onto that left foot, lift the left hand up and over. As you exhale, the left hand comes back down. Take a downward dog position. Now your left leg lifts as you inhale. Exhale, your left foot steps in between your hands. Now inhale, reach the arms forward, keep a lean in the body. And as you exhale, open up the arms, soften the left knee, push the hips forward. Inhale, reach the arms forward. And then exhale, reach it back. Inhale, reach it forward. This time as you exhale, reverse your warrior. So right heel down, right arm back, left hand goes up and back. Engage the glutes. Then come on forward, left forearm to the thigh or to the inside of the foot as the right arm opens up and over by the ear. Same thing, pulling the right shoulder open. Then bring your right hand down to the mat, spin onto your right toes, inhale, left arm lifts, find an easy twist. Open up the body. And then the left hand comes down towards the mat. Hands come forward, push into the left foot, pick up that right foot. Find your standing splits, leaning over that left leg. Little bit of a stretch there for the hamstring. And then release your right foot next to your left. Once again, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise to standing, lift tall. And as you exhale, bring your hands through to your heart center. Lovely. All right, from here, reach the arms up again. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift. Inhale. And as you exhale, step it back into your high plank. Hold it in our high plank, and then we're going to drop our knees quite wide open. Bring your big toes to touch and just come back onto kneeling. So pushing your hips back onto your heels. Now we're coming into some kind of swinging camel. So your left hand either just on the floor or you can hold onto your foot, depending on your openness. So as you inhale, almost swing the left hand behind you. Push your hips forward as you reach your right arm up and back. And then exhale, lower the hips down. Swing the right hand behind. Inhale, lift the hips. Left hand goes up. The right hand can just be on the floor if you can't hold the foot. And then release. And again, inhale, lift the hips. Right arm up. Lower back down. Other side, inhale, lift. And then back down. Two more in your own time. Really just expand. Get that lovely opening. Bring it back down. Final time. And then release. Great. Come forward. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Downward dog. Take a moment there for your spine. Just kind of reset after that back bending. And then from there, the right leg will start to come high again, lift it up. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Now rise up, find a high lunge as you inhale. And then exhale, twist to your right. Drop your right hand onto the back of your left thigh. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling, kind of lean back. Push the hips forward and open. Then come forward, left hand comes down to the mat. Right hand onto the lower back. Pick up your left foot Maybe you stay, or maybe you start to rotate to your right and lift your right hand up without dropping that left leg down. Great, now start to come up to standing. Bring your left knee with you in towards the chest. From here we'll find a tree pose, so left foot either onto your shin or use your left hand to kind of nudge that left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Now stay here if you want to, or see if you can almost rotate your body to the left, sorry. So your right hand sits on top of your left thigh and your left hand wraps behind your back. Slowly going to come back into center, bringing those hands back. If you went for your twist, just slide that left foot on top of the right thigh, sit the hips back. Find your standing pigeon pose, just a little bit of glute work. Nice, now come all the way up to standing, release the left foot, reach the palms up. And then exhale, hands by your sides, face the arms forward, close the eyes. Let's just take a moment in our standing Tadasana. As you close the eyes, just really feel the mat beneath you. Push into all four corners of your feet, so your toes, balls of your feet, your heels. Push down into the mat, so that gives you more energy to straighten up. Relax the shoulders down and away from your ears. Now as you inhale, open your eyes, your arms lift. Gaze up, exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, and as you exhale, step it back, find that high plank. Inhale in your high plank, and this time as you exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest and your chin down towards the mat. Bend your knees, inhale, right, start to lift your chest, lift your knees, don't take hold of the feet, just imagine you try to grab them, open up, and then exhale, release. Hands underneath the shoulders, send it back, find your downward dog. Then your left leg starts to lift as you inhale. As you exhale, your left foot steps in between your hands. Start to rise up, find your high lunge. And then exhale, twist your left right arm forward, left hand reaches back. Now drop your left hand to the back of your right thigh as you reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Keep drawing the tailbone under so you're not feeling it in the lower back. And then bring your right hand forward onto the mat, left hand onto the lower back. Inhale, pick up your right foot. And then start to twist your body maybe to the left, just an option. Maybe the left hand reaches up, maybe it doesn't. And try not to let that right foot drop. Keep that right foot lifted. Now we're coming to standing, so we soften the left knee, we come all the way up. The right foot comes with us. Now find your tree pose. Bring that right foot either onto your shin or onto the inside of that left foot, left leg. You can use your hand to help you get it there. Just keeping that lovely length through the spine. And if you want to, you find that rotation. So right hand comes behind the back. You twist towards that right leg and maybe your left hand might just rest on top of the right thigh. And when we gently rotate back, we'll bring our hands to the heart center. We'll slide our right ankle on top of the left thigh and we'll sit our hips back. We're finding that glute opener. Standing pigeon pose. So keep holding there, keep pushing that right knee open. One more breath. And then exhale, come up to standing. Release the right foot. Inhale, the arms lift. And then exhale, Tadasana. Arms by the side, hands reach forward, close the eyes, soften the shoulders. Take 2 breaths there. Final breath in. And then an exhale. From here, start to draw your right knee in towards the chest, hands to your heart center. As you exhale, warrior 3, send your right foot back behind you, swing your arms behind you, little aeroplane arms. Then start to drop your right foot to the mat, find a warrior 2, lift your chest. As you inhale, straighten out through your left leg, exhale, left hand forward, bring the left hand down. With this time in a bind, so the right hand's becoming behind the back. So you're heading eventually for the inner left thigh, but just anywhere you can take hold of. Now try not to completely dump into that left hand. See if the left hand can hover by the foot, so the back of the hand's hovering, just so we work that side body. Think about finding length. Nice. Now you can rest your left hand on your shin now. Inhale, right arm opens up, extend, gaze up. And as you exhale, right hand comes down towards the mat. Drop your right knee. Inhale, the arms reach up, clasp the hands, index fingers, release. Melt the hips forward, open through your chest. And then maybe bring the hands to rest on the back of the head, open the elbows up, lean the head back into the hands. Keep drawing the tailbone under, engaging the glutes. And then gently release. Frame the left foot. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, step it back. Vinyasa of your choice. Then gaze forward, lift the heels, soften the knees, step, walk or float your way forward. Finding a halfway lift when you get there. And then exhale is your forward fold. Inhale, we rise to standing lift tall. Exhale, hands through to the heart center, final standing sequence. Left knee draws in towards the chest. Send it back through your warrior 3, airplane arms. Catching your balance for a moment. And then stepping it back, warrior 2, left foot slowly drops, hands shoulder height. Straighten out through that right leg, and then reach the right arm forward. Bring the right hand down towards your leg. Your left hand comes behind your back. Go for anything you can bind and draw that left shoulder open. Find some extra length through the right side of the body, pull up on the thighs. Maybe you're hovering the hand. Now drop your right hand to rest on your shin, left arm, open it up, just find some length for a second. And as you exhale, left hand comes down. Drop your left knee, inhale, reach the arms up, clasp the hands, melt those hips forward, last little bit of back bend, opening chest work. Bring the hands to rest on the head, lean the head back into the hands. And then release, hands come down. Step it back into a tabletop position. Walk the hands forward, puppy pose. Let's melt that chest a little bit closer towards the ground than when we first started. Should have created space. Keep that engagement of the lower belly. Really straighten up those arms. 2 breaths. One more inhale. And then exhale, really start to come on forward. Drop the hips, find a sphinx pose. Push into your forearms. Imagine the chest was coming through those arms. Imagine you're drawing your elbows back towards the back of the mat as you pull your chest forward. Now engage the glutes, push the tops of the feet down into the mat. Take a breath in. And then exhale, lower your chest down. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to stay on the forearms. It's easier to go into this from here. So from here, you're going to slide your right arm underneath your left arm and just start to gently roll over until your left arm opens all the way out so you find yourself in a twist. So bend your left knee in. So you should just be on your spine now, finding that lovely rotation. And then slowly come back in towards center again. Come back to that Sphinx pose, so left forearm drops. Your right arm comes out to the side. Maybe a little bit easier actually, bend up your right knee. So bring your right knee out to the side. Slide your left hand underneath your right arm. Kind of keep your right knee where it is. It's fine if it needs to come up a little bit, and open up your right hand out to the side. Find a twist. It's just a nice little kind of counter pose from the openers. We're just now rinsing out that spine. Couple of breaths there. And then this time as you exhale, you're just going to roll straight onto your spine. So you're probably facing a different way to normal, that's okay. Just roll straight onto your back. Bend your knees in so your feet are hip distance apart. We'll find a bridge pose. Hands by the side, push into your feet. Start to peel your hips up off the mat. Maybe clasp the hands underneath and just kind of wiggle, move more to the outer edge of the shoulders. Then push into those feet, lift the hips up. Make sure that the knees don't splay off to the side. Keep them drawing in towards the centre. And then release your hands if you clasp them. Unwind, the hips come back down again. Then just start to draw your right knee in towards your chest. Kick your right leg up towards the ceiling. Take behind your thigh or your calf. Pull that right leg in towards you. Little bit of hamstring work. So it'll just be nice on the spine as well. Our legs are all connected to the lower back. So sometimes if you get lower back pain, it sometimes can be caused by having very tight hamstrings. So just keep pulling that leg back in towards you. Maybe you want to straighten out your left leg if you want to make it a little bit deeper. Great. Keep drawing that foot in towards you. And then gently rebend the right knee. Place it flat on the floor. Your left leg's going up towards the ceiling. We'll switch out the sides. So left leg draws in. Start to gently take behind the thigh or the calf. Pull that leg in towards you. Just let the breath settle, slowing everything back down just for our last few breaths. Maybe straighten out that right leg if that felt good on the other side, deepen it. Two more breaths, maybe you can find a little bit more length. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, gently release. So you're going to go straight into your Shavasana. So reach that left leg out to meet your right leg. Your arms are opened out to the side. Feel the extra length you just worked in the legs. So relaxing the head down, just worrying about facing a different direction, just enjoying the change. And just continue to soften all the muscles into your face, into your jaw. Closing the eyes and just taking a few minutes to yourself before you start the rest of your afternoon. to gently reawaken, just wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Take some bigger movement through the body. Send the feet together, the arms over the head. Take a nice long big stretch. And then roll it over onto one side, get a pillow. And then when you're ready, come to meet me in a comfortable seat. Just spin yourself back around. Palms together at the heart center. Take a final breath in. Big sigh. Bow our head towards our hands. Namaste.